lie, lie, lie. Cut check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trip. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detector. Don't lie, lie, lie.
Go to the
I beg man, shut up. Let me see you, darling. My lie, 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 lie. My lie, 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 lie. My lie, 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 lie. I love the weekend, love the weekend. Girls up, let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, love the weekend. Girls up.
It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From TD Garden in Boston, tonight, the Boston Celtics play host to the Golden State Warriors. The Celtics begin the game with the basketball. Hayward to Jaylen Brown. Irving to Jaylen Brown. Gets it in the right corner.
Oh, yeah.
Tatum knocks it down. Now is a tough shot.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that three despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Curry to Green. Cousins to Thompson. Durant knocked loose. Celtics have it.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Stuffs it down with authority.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Klay Thompson with the basketball. Trying to cash in. Add 2 points to the board.
That's the kind of defense they're going to play on him all night. Even though he made that shot, he knows there's nothing easy about this game.
Irving to Jaylen Brown. Hayward. From long range. His first effort off the mark.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Knocked loose. Celtics come away with it. Into the front court, it's Irving. Up by 3.
Oh, yeah.
Inside, he scores.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
Curry to bring it up. Down 5 to Thompson. Knocked loose. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Celtics. It stays with Golden State. Durant. Curry. Rebound Horford. Irving into the front court. Up 5. Irving to Horford. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
Knocked loose. Celtics have it. And he throws it down. Al Horford showing off all the moves.
This has been a good first quarter for him so far. That wasn't an easy shot, but he was able to knock it down and add to their lead.
Knocked loose. Irving with the basketball. The lead stands at 9. With another basket there.
This 11-year veteran has emerged as a uniquely stabilizing force for any team he plays on. He may not ever win a prize for his fiery oratory, but his steady demeanor is part of what makes him invaluable.
Green to Curry. Driving right to the basket. Full throttle right to the basket for the deuce.
That's what they need to do more of. Attack that basket. Hit him where it hurts.
Irving. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Celtics. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. It's Golden State basketball. Steph, let's loose. Shot won't go. To Jaylen Brown. Runner's good there.
Who's controlling the paint? The offense is controlling the paint right now. The defense needs to do a better job of making it more uncomfortable for those easy legs.
Knocked loose. It's Steph for two. Gets a shot up. Oh, and a putback.
Now, while everybody was staring at the fly of the ball on the defensive end, he was busy carving out space, being active, getting that offensive rebound. That's his second offensive rebound in the first quarter.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
The free throw is good. Finishing off the three-point play, the lead grows to 12. Curry with the ball. Knocked loose. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Celtics. It remains Warrior basketball. Shifting gears. Here come some substitutions. Curry. It's Boston with the rebound. To Hayward. Off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Less than a minute to go in a tightly played first quarter. Hayward, deep right corner. To Hayward. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Great defense, forcing the miss. Curry with the basketball. They can get a 2 for 1 if they play this right. And Cousins throwing it down.
You can finally see this team starting to get their rhythm and their groove offensively. This is a good run to get them back in the ballgame.
And score. Strong take.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
Knocked loose. It's Steph at the controls. To Thompson.
Yeah.
Celtics come away with it. And scores.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
First free throw is good. Missed the middle one. One more coming.
Superman.
Whoops, that won't go. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. We played one here at TD Garden with the Celtics on top. Jay and I back with more after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports.
And these pineapples are good.
Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Possession lies with Golden State. Knocked loose. Celtics have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
To Horford. Lets it fly from long range. That one off the mark. It's no good. It's Cook with the basketball. Trailing by 10. Knocked loose. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Celtics. It stays with Golden State.
I didn't hit in the fucking spread with it, man. You get it right. The way don't.
Livingston.
Dang ball. Still.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Celtics able to clear the board. Rozier into the front court. Lead stands at 10. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
He's supposed to make those.
Jordan Bell with the dunk.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ball game.
Goes to the left side. Rozier, defense all over Rozier. Can't connect. Knocked loose. Celtics come away with it. Finishing inside the paint on that one. He went down 5 minutes into his Celtics career. So how much of an evaluation period should Gordon Hayward get coming off a tough injury?
Well, with a potential franchise player, you always rather be safe than be sorry. And he needs to pay attention to his body more so than anybody. From a player who personally had a dislocation of the ankle, which is a bone bruise, when I was trying to come back and play, that could take a couple of years to heal fully. So Gordon Hayward's ability to make sure that he feels that he trusts his body is the most important.
That's 5 plus 4.
To Horford.
That's 5 times 4.
To Rozier. Rozier rocking the rim.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
To Shaun Livingston. Down low to Cousins. Slams it down.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Timeout Boston as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. New blood coming in for both sides. To Marcus Smart. Fires the three. Smart is tough. He loves those kinds of shots.
I got to be real here. I think he was the only one expecting to shoot that shot. The crowd,
so
the
other
coaching
people
staff,
can watch.
every other player on the court and myself, all of our mouths are left wide open right now.
Across the timeline, it's Rozier. It's a big finish.
Like my old coach used to say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's way too easy. Just keep attacking. It's easy money.
It's Steph Curry with the rock. Knocked loose. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Celtics. It remains Warrior basketball.
I'll give it to you.
Knocked loose. Celtics have it.
Keep your foot on the gas, but don't get too reckless.
Stuffs it down with authority.
Jason Tatum finished 3rd amongst all rookies in Rookie of the Year voting. But I say to you this. I agree with what Jaylen Brown had to say. If it was a one-on-one battle, who you taking, Jason Tatum or Donovan Mitchell? Jason Tatum or Ben Simmons? I take JT every time.
Rozier with it. The lead is 15. To Jaylen Brown,
back off of
beyond the arc for 3.
Why did you back off
with
of
the 3, with a hand in his face.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested 3 goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Celtics come away with it. To Jaylen Brown. Takes advantage inside after the miss from the perimeter.
And see, this is simple. This is where the PG pulls the bigs over to the side and says, we can't allow that to happen. You need to be an enforcer down low.
Knocked loose. Durant. Missed it. Not much more you can ask for from the defense there.
It's so important to instill confidence in your best player. I know he missed a shot earlier, but that doesn't mean...
And stuffs it home.
I said this on draft night, that Jason Tatum was the most special player in the draft. Granted, I didn't know about Donovan Mitchell, but it's hard to believe that Philadelphia traded this pick away so the Celtics can have a future star.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Entering the game for the Golden State Warriors, number 23.
Green. Knocked loose. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Celtics. It stays with Golden State. Green. Durant. Off the mark.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Hayward. Just off the mark.
Nothing better than seeing some fake hustle. Player to coach. Coach, I was there. Coach the player. No, you weren't.
Knocked loose. Celtics have it.
Hayward.
Oh, good offense beating good defense.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Ooh.
The assist from number 30, Stephen Curry.
Deep three at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports.
The Celtics have built the Warriors have got themselves in a bad situation.
Game traffic. Steals. Player of the half.
Gordon Hayward has already put together a pretty nice highlight reel for himself, and that's just after one half of basketball. He did a lot of back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Warriors basketball. Knocked loose. Celtics come away with it.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Marcus Smart slams it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Curry into the front court. Down a bundle. Rozier into the front court. His guys lead here early stages third quarter. Curry into the front court. His guys down big. Curry knocked loose. Celtics have it. Across the timeline, it's Rozier. His guys holding the big lead. Gets it in the right corner. Hayward. Not that time.
For an offensive player at his magnitude, that's as easy as a layup if you're not crowding him defensively.
Curry. He shoots off the mark. Rozier with it. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Rozier. Deep left corner. Nothing going here on that drive. To Marcus Smart for three. And he knocks it down, Jay.
Look, I'm not the one to hate. I'm the prime example of a bad decision that turned out well.
We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Knocked loose. Celtics come away with it. To Horford. It's blocked by Boogie.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Inside, he scores. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and effort.
Curry, top shot, he hits.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Boston with the basketball. Rozier. That won't go. And it doesn't take a brain surgeon to know that was not a good shot. Too much contact, and free throws coming.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Misses the first. Knocks down the second after missing the first.
I like that.
Into the game for the Boston Celtics. Number 7, Jaylen Brown.
Hayward goes to the right side. Tatum. That's off the side of the rim. Short. Works it up top. Here's a chance from long range. Tough shot there for Jaylen Brown. No good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Celtics have it. To Hayward. Has a chance. Not going down for him this time.
If I just scored a bucket like that, oh, you can be sure we're running that play the next possession, the possession after that, and the possession after that. We call that exploitation time.
Hayward buries it on the catch and shoot.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want.
Durant to Thompson. Knocked loose. Cousins. Celtics have it. Brown into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Irving. Wide open look. Won't go.
After a miss like that, you at least have to rub your hands on your shorts. At least make it seem like the ball slipped.
Livingston across the timeline. He'll run the offense. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Can convert the free throw. To Rozier. Layup goes down. Well done.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
Here's Durant for two. Add 2 points to the board.
I tell you, he's so special, Ed. He makes the game look easy.
A lot of hard work to make it look easy. To Irving. 4-3. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Irving. That one also no good. Big finish at the rim. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Gets off the 3. At the buzzer. That ends the 3rd quarter. The Celtics way out in front. It's been a compelling game so far. The 4th quarter is underway. Ball's controlled by Boston.
Everyone gets free pizza.
Hey, watch this screen. Look. Hey, clear out. I got this.
Off the assist.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Hurry up a quick square by an arrow is blinking.
Knocked loose. Celtics come away with it.
You got to go for the score here right now in this possession.
To the rim. Lays it up and in.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
To Sean Livingston. Knocked loose. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Celtics. It remains Warrior basketball. Durant. Curry. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
To Marcus Smart. On a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors. Gets it in the left corner. Curry. That one also no good. To Marcus Morris. To Jaylen Brown. Fires the
corner
three.
side.
Textbook defense.
Jaylen Brown makes corner shot.
Curry. Great feed. Deep two there. Won't go. To Rozier. And the basket good at the rim.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat five. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Knocked loose. Bell. Livingston to Green. Celtics have it.
Can the offense just run some clock here? I've seen enough.
Marcus Morris, strong finish. Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Knocked loose. Celtics come away with it. Irving. Well defended. Knocked loose. That'll get out of bounds off of Irving. It stays with Golden State. Opposing coach is going to counter. Make some changes of his own. Thompson. Knocked loose. Celtics have it.
They're holding it up like a DA.
And look out.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
See, as I show you again. They're holding it up. You steal it. You know what I'm saying?
Knocked loose. Celtics come away with it.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Golden State at the controls. To Green. Knocked loose. Green. Celtics have it.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Marcus, the younger and higher scoring of the Morris twins, really made his mark with his team on the defensive end. When you think about heart and soul, maybe becoming the Draymond Green for the Celtics.
To Jaylen Brown.
That's a three.
Off the mark. Well contested. To Durant. Not done yet. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Irving to Horford. To Irving. From long range. He missed his first four from downtown. He finally gets a three to go.
I'm going to tell you what every shooter thinks after he misses four in a row. One has to go in eventually.
Knocked loose. And a nice finish at the rim.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Knocked loose. Celtics come away with it.
Let's just let the clock run out. We got to get out of here. I got a dinner to go to.
Foot was on the line. It's a turnover. Time to shuffle things up.
Number 34, Sean Livingston.
Irving.
That's deep.
That's good D. Shot no good. Green
Deepest shot
to
of
Thompson.
all guys.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Won't go down. To Irving. Lets it fly from long range. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that three.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
It's good. And one.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
3-point play. 3-point play.
Free throws good for Irving as he finishes off the three-point play, adding to the Celtics lead. It's Klay Thompson with the rock. Oh, Horford up to block the shot.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Livingston. Rejected by Tatum. Cousins.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
To Sean Livingston. Nice pass to set things up.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
It's a victory here for the Celtics as they win this one in blowout fashion. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
I'm gonna let this play through.
The Celtics put on a show in a blowout. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they score their points. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Boston Celtics. The Warriors did not look good in this one, and neither did the score. My advice for these guys is not to watch any TV tonight, because it's not going to help them forget about this game. Everyone is going to be talking about this one. Check out the leading scores for the Golden State Warriors.
Game track. Steals. Player of the game.
Terry Rozier seemed to think he could only score points with dunks in this game. Again and again. He kept throwing them down, and it was just astonishing.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Here are the top plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.
Ooh. That's a good game. That's a very good game. Well, I'll see y'all guys later.